Randy McKee here with Coach's Corner. I'm here today on signing day with Coach Lang Wedemeyer with the South Dakota State University. Coach, congratulations on this recruiting class. It looks like you got some really strong players there.
Yes, I think it's a really well-rounded class. We've got players in every position, and we've got a good variety of personalities and strengths within this class.
Well, it looked to me like you have a pretty nice combination of strength and speed, and once again, you kind of went north of the border there to get some of those strong, tough Canadian girls.
Yes, we do. I mean, you're exactly right. We've been fortunate to get some pretty talented Canadians in the last few years, and this year won't be any different. And I've got a great South Dakota kid coming in, and again, a good variety and balance of players in this class.
Well, why don't you just kind of run down the list here and tell us a little bit about the new players?
Sure. Well, I think that let's start with Mackenzie Wolf. She's a rapid girl. Goes to Central. She's our lone South Dakota signee this year. Tremendous player, great girl, wonderful personality, very consistent player. Someone that thinks. She's played mostly in defensive areas, some in midfield, but she's just, wherever you put her, she's always going to give you 100%. A little bit further west there, we've got Shelby Raper from Colorado. She is a speedster, a little bit shorter, but she is super fast and is great in 1v1 situations. And then from Canada, we've got Lauren Kresak. She's kind of a holding midfielder type of player, very steady on the ball, good vision. And then one of her former teammates, Ashley Adams, is just a very complete player. And she's technically sound. She's athletic. She understands the game at a high level. She's been looked at with the Canadian youth national teams. So we're very excited about her. And then from Minnesota, we've got three girls. We've got Lauren Thomasgaard, goalkeeper, off of St. Croix, a very solid player, incredibly fit, great work ethic. One of her teammates are from St. Croix, Alexa Tricalo, another very fast girl, someone that runs track and does very well, even with some of the bigger schools in Minnesota. And she's a forward with a rocket of a shot. Then another last Minnesota girl named Maddie Yule from Minnesota Thunder Academy, an attacking midfielder player, great feet, good vision of the ball, tough competitor. And then from Omaha, we've got Lindsay Larson, big, tall, strong center back. Should really help us defensively this year. And then Nikki Inskeep from Iowa, from the Des Moines area, and so she's got great hands, good explosiveness, and the same personality as one of our former goalkeepers, Nikki LaGrasso. So we couldn't pass up having another Nikki from Iowa in our program. So that kind of rounds out those 9 recruits we've got coming in.
Well, it sounds like you've really done a fantastic job of getting around the region. And, and let's not forget, just a month or so ago, you announced that Sydney Tobin is transferring over. And that looks to me like you just taken a really good goal scorer and just put her right there in the roster.
Yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned Sydney. We don't think about it because she's transferred in at the semester and is already here training with our team, and we consider her kind of a part of our group moving forward already, and less of a new player. But she's doing well. She's getting acclimated. It was a whirlwind move for her. She came on a visit, and then within a few weeks, she was here in South Dakota. So, we're excited about Sydney, and she's got a lot of versatility to her as well. Her freshman year, she played forward for her junior college team, one of the best in the country, scored a bunch of goals for them, and as a sophomore, she played center back and led them to one of the top 4 teams in California. So she's going to be a good player for us, and we're glad that she's got a little time to acclimate to our style of play this spring.
Well, and I imagine she's probably been borrowing every coat she can borrow, being a California girl during this cold winter in South Dakota.
Yeah, well, she's not alone. She's got a couple other Southern California girls here, but we talked about a new experience, and she's certainly been getting that.
I remember way back about 100 years ago when I was at USD, and all of our Florida players were suffering pretty bad from about October till May.
It happens. It happens.
Well, Coach, really want to thank you for spending a few minutes. We are really looking forward to seeing what's going to happen at South Dakota State this year. I'm especially excited at one point in the year you're going to have kind of a quadrangular up there, and our good friend and founder of Soccer 605, Connor McKee, is going to be bringing his team over from Northern Illinois. So I'll get to see those teams all in the mix. I'm really excited to see that.
Yeah, we set that up just for you and your family, Randy. So I'm glad you appreciated that.
Lang, I couldn't be more appreciative, and also I couldn't be more appreciative of you sharing the time. I know you're really busy this morning, and have fun at the signing day party this afternoon at Cubby's. Sorry we can't be there, but we'd sure love to be. So great talking to you, and best of luck. We'll see you on a pitch here real soon, I'm sure.
Okay, great. Thanks, Randy.